I can feel amazing all the time. Yes, you can. Boom shakalaka! Hi guys, welcome to the Mr. Weekend Residence, to my house. And my name is Ph.D. In this video, we're going to be discussing emotional workout, how to get out of depression, how to get out of this apathetic, low energy states and become more energetic, more optimistic, have this core, resilient, high energy, positive states that will save your ass in any difficult circumstances. Okay, let's go. In this video, we're going to talk about three things. First, what is emotion, right? Let's discuss that. Second, let's take a look what constitutes positive emotion and what constitutes negative emotions. Third one is my favorite. What is the emotional structure? I can't wait to share that with you. That will blow your mind. First, what is the emotion? Emotion is the energy in motion. We will talk a lot about energy because that's what emotion is. So please don't freak out. It's just the life energy that you experience every day. Here you can see this beautiful graphic and there is an energy scale to it. Let's take, for example, three different emotions and see what I mean by energy. Well, let's talk about apathetic state, depression, grief, always tired, lazy, don't want to do anything, don't want to wake up. It's a very low energy state. Let's take a look on the second state, which is anger. Even though it's a negative emotion, even though it's very destructive, it has more energy to it. When you're angry, you're like, you're on fire. You have so much energy to act. You have a higher energy state. You have more energy in your body to do something. And for the next example, let's take enthusiasm. Oh, this is a positive emotion. We all experience that. We feel enthusiastic about new idea, for example, and you have so much energy. You wake up, you're in a great mood. You wanna, start working early in the morning until the end of the night. If you're enthusiastic about something, this feeling is contagious. You carry a lot of energy that you share with other people. Everybody can feel this enthusiasm in you. This is the energy state. This is emotion that carry a lot of energy. In this chart, you can see that this triangle, right? This cone, so to speak, it's the amount of energy that you have depending on the emotion that you experience. Let's take a look on the positive emotions and negative emotions. Let's just make a list of them, and that's going to be a second thing that we're going to talk about. Negative emotions. Let's take a look on the negative emotions first. Negative emotion is grief, sorrow, sadness, unhappiness, anxiety, depression, fear, pain, hatred, blame, regret, resentment, anger, shame, insecurity, embarrassment, worry, misery, craving, frustration, irritation, pessimism, criticism, jealousy. Ugh, hate those. Can we have less of them, please? Oh, all right. Those emotional states that are really heavy, they painful, they destructive, they're very selfish, and they have very little energy. The composite of all negative emotions that bring us down and makes us miserable, we call ego. All right, let's talk about positive emotions. Love those, more of them. Okay, let's go. It's curiosity, it's interest, inspiration, enthusiasm, laughter, amusement, empathy, cheerfulness, contentment, calmness, sincerity, peace, trust, bliss, delight, happiness, pleasure, joy, carefree, ease, satisfaction, fulfillment, hope, confidence, optimism, passion, harmony, excitement, gratitude, kindness, affection, and love. Man, isn't that what we want to experience every day? Those emotions are amazing. Please, more of them, more of those emotions. And I'll teach you how to do it, don't worry. Those positive states, they are very light. They joyful, they productive, they high energy, and the most important thing, they're selfless. You can call it higher self, intuition, but I prefer to call it harmony, because that's, I think, what the positive emotions are. I think is the harmonic integration in the world. Okay, finally, let's talk about emotional structure. Emotional structure is the visual representation of your emotional states. It's the fundamental element of the emotional education. That's how we're going to track our success. That's how we're going to see where we are and what the next steps that we have to take. And also, man, I love it so much. When I discovered it the first time, I was like, this is brilliant, because the structure is so simple, yet is so elegant. All right. Ta-da! This is it. I know it's very simple, but let's discuss it. And so you see the triangle. That's the amount of energy that we talk about in the first part of the video. You also see the scale from the 0 to 1,000. 0 being no energy at all, is death. From 0 to 200 is the state of negative emotions. 200 is a very interesting state, is where negative emotion turned into positive emotion. And the state is the feeling of courage. From 200 to 500 is positive emotions. 500 is the level of love. From 500 to 1,000 is the spirituality. And 1,000 being the full enlightenment. And listen guys, when I'm going to talk about spirituality in these videos, what actually interests us is the energy levels from 0 to 500. 500, that's the state of love, not romantic love, not only romantic love, but love to yourself, love to people around, love to the every living thing. If we achieve the level of love, that's pretty much it. If you stay on the energy of love, it's fantastic state to be in. You know, I've been there the whole summer of last year and it was absolutely fantastic. That was the best time in my life. If you wonder where all these numbers came from and what they mean, I will say they are arbitrary. Really, this is for the ease of understanding. They do have meaning. There is a book called Power versus Force. You can read this book and you will understand how to measure those numbers and what those numbers means. In the next video, we'll actually talk about practice, how to release negative emotions and get to the more higher, positive, more energetic states. We all need them right now. So how to do it, we'll discuss in the next video. But that's enough for today. Thank you so much and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.